Hello, good people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I want to do a list once again. This fragrance list is going to be a little bit interesting. At the same time, may come off as redundant to some of you because I have done this list before. I have made like a top 30 fragrance in my collection that are discontinued, or I'm very proud of, or I really hunted them down. But I kind of narrowed them down to 15 today, plus 5 more. Basically, I'm going to show you 20. These are the fragrances got discontinued, or rather reformulated, either case that you can find these exact formulation which are good. So what I'm trying to say basically in a nutshell, that I'm trying to tell you that these fragrances are worth hunting down, paying that little bit extra, because when you're hunting down discontinued gems, it's going to cost you money, no doubt about it. You really have to pay extra buck to get that special fragrance. But what is special? Not all discontinued fragrances are great. Some fragrances got discontinued because they did not sell, or some of them they were not that good, they were just overhyped. Okay, so I have some so in my collection, so I'm just sharing 15. But before that, I will show you 5 honorable mention. Okay, first one I'm going to show you here is Gucci Purom. Okay, Gucci by Gucci, or Gucci Purom. This fragrance I got it recently, and I heard this one is a bit hard to find. They have different versions of this, like Gucci Purom Sport, Gucci by Gucci, some other versions, made to measure, and then they have the Oud. But this actually is one of the nicest smelling ones. It's now getting very rare to find. But do not pay kidney price, but you can get a very nice smelling fragrance. It's very masculine, got the cardamom, a little bit pepper, pink pepper, playful, sweet, citrusy, aromatic fragrance. Okay, first honorable mention is Gucci by Gucci. Second honorable mention, I'm going to show you, these are more like what I call predictable ones. Okay, next one is Liege L'Instant de Guerlain Homme Extreme. So I do have the EDT version, more modern. This one can be had, I think, EDP now, and not this exact dark ridges. Even this bottle without the dark ridges, that transparent at the side, you cannot get those as well. So if you can pay a little bit money, that cacao is really amped up here, and then this fragrance basically is very chocolatey, orangey, bit darkness, and then it's very long lasting, like the beast mode performance. So it's worth paying that money, in my humble opinion. Third one, Ultra Zest. Needs no introduction. Sorry about the light. For the light is looking a little bit yellow, but this is actually orange bottle. So Ultra Zest basically is an orange creamsicle. Many people at first, even including me, I said these are not really worth paying the money for. Now it's going for more than, I think, $130, $140, I think, around that price range. But if you can get this within $100, I think it's a good bargain, because this fragrance smells really good, orange candy like, got that patchouli at the dry down, a little bit vanilla, but this fragrance smells very unique. Okay, so Ultra Zest definitely is in this list. Next, I'm going to show you another obvious one. I've shown you this many times. So this is Acqua Di Gio Essenza. This one actually gets the hype and then the love in the community, so I'm not talking so much about it. This is the best version of Acqua Di Gio, in my humble opinion, followed by Profondo at the back. But this one you can buy 125 ml, will cost cheaper than Essenza, but Essenza is that masculinity. Okay, let's keep it here. Really lovely Essenza, number 4. And last honorable mention definitely is one of the most hyped ones. This is Midnight in Paris. Midnight in Paris basically is from Van Cleef and Arpels. That fragrance, it's like an unicorn, like most of these. Okay, but this is very rare to find, and when you find this, actually, this fragrance is going to cost you a lot of money. It used to go for 25 pounds, 27 pounds for 125 ml. Can you believe that? Now it's worth more than $150, $200 it goes for. But what I really like is that bottle. One of the most beautiful bottles in the game, hands down, and the smell is really nice. I like it over Bulgari Black. So these are my 5 honorable mentions. So we will show you now the 15. Let me remove these. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit long video, so please hang in there. Next ones we will be showing you are the main entries. So I'll start off with this fragrance first of all. It's called Prada Luna Rossa Extreme. This perfume, it's super rare to find. It's so expensive nowadays. I bought it from Fragrance Bangladesh once. I think the prices were still very high. Now it's actually out of reach on most people. But this fragrance, what it's good for, it's spicy, it's dark, it's soapy, but it's unusual, and it's very long lasting. Like Prada fragrance, you cannot say all the Pradas are like that. Okay, some Pradas are mild, but this fragrance in cold weathers, it cuts through the cold roll so nicely, and it's this sort of like a piercing quality about it. Okay, so this is definitely one in my list. I would say worth hunting down. Prada Luna Rossa Extreme. Let's keep it at the sides. So yeah, I cannot see. Sorry. Is it come on? No, still no. Okay. Yes, better. Let's keep it there. So next I'm going to show you, I showed you a few days back this fragrance, but I want this fragrance to get some love. This is House of Guerlain. This is Guerlain Homme EDP Intense. So these style bottles, it's a bit hard to find. I think I've seen another Guerlain. That one was wooden cap or something like that with a glass bottle with a green, I think that's the EDT. But this fragrance, what's so great about is that if you are a fan of vetiver and if you like mint, okay, and you do like mojito, this takes mojito to the next level. This is a mojito in a bottle. Even the low boise, you can find it for a cheaper price, but that's a bit transparent. This is the ultimate like man's man cologne. Okay, so if you like having a nice drink by the beach, okay, and you want really beast mode performer, this is it. Guerlain Homme EDP Intense. That's the second one. Third one we're gonna go is my favorite. I have to show you this YSL L'homme Libre. I showed you this early morning, I think, somewhere. Yeah, I was wearing this. This fragrance got discontinued in this line. L'homme, La Nuit de l'Homme, they're still available. But this one did not sell so well, I'll tell you honestly. That fragrance did not sell so well because the violet leaves, not everybody's cup of tea. But once you start wearing it, you see the beauty of it, how it changes, you know, how this fragrance actually transforms to something more beautiful. And you get compliments and you see it lasts a long time. In the whole L'homme line, this is longest lasting. So the fragrance is really interesting. Okay, definitely give it a try. This, if you find it somewhere under $100, I think definitely worth getting. If you can get the limited edition, even better. This is a hidden gem in the community. Next, we're gonna have back-to-back two Bulgari. First Bulgari I'm gonna show you is Bulgari Homme Extreme. Okay, this fragrance right here. This fragrance is a gem. Simplistic bottle, but make no mistake, this is a tea-based fragrance. Okay, tea, kind of like pepper, like kind of spicy, and very sophisticated, soothing scent. Okay, really nice, masculine, kind of like a fragrance that you would wear in office scenario, safe at the same time. It's a very bold fragrance. Okay, so definitely hard to find, but you can still score this in Bangladesh for a good price. Bulgari Homme Extreme. The other two, the Sword and the original, are good, but this is the best. Next is the Bulgari I want to show badly. Bvlgari Man. This fragrance, boy oh boy, this fragrance is classic. Those who use fragrance back in the time, they would agree with me that this fragrance is masculine. This fragrance is spicy, got the pink pepper, got that orange, mandarin orange, and it's so masculine. If you like Bvlgari Man in Black, this is actually the daytime version of that. This can be worn in summer. The Man in Black is for winter. This fragrance you should definitely try. Highly recommended by me. Bvlgari Man. Okay, understated one. The extreme one is also good. Okay, so Bvlgari Man, discontinued now, but still can be found. Next fragrance, this is Kenzo. This Kenzo, I was fortunate enough to, in Bangladesh, we are fortunate, we have few shops, they have this old collection. Look at that bottle. And these are 125 ml versions. This Kenzo Power Cologne. This fragrance is very unique. This is a summer fragrance and it's cologne, but this fragrance actually has great push. What I mean by great push, it has good longevity. It's kind of like a herbal green tea, something like a green tea, but not really exactly, but very much like a Zen fragrance. If you want to relax, if you want to do yoga, this fragrance is so good. So good, worth hunting down. It's kind of floral, musky also. So fresh, clean, summer fragrance. So next one, we're gonna go, I think we have a fragrance from House of Fendi. Okay, this is Fendi. Okay, so from House of Fendi, or I think, yeah, that's the house. But look at that bottle. Look at the juice color. It looks like pure malt. And exactly, this is if you like Bvlgari Man in Black, Spice Bomb, fragrances like that, this is a fragrance you definitely should try. It's boozy, leathery, spicy, and got discontinued. The whole house, I think, got closed, but the rest of them are all good. But this is the ultimate masterpiece. Just like Lidge, this is Fendi. I think by Fendi, this is the EDP or something. I don't know. Basically, this is the more potent version. Okay, write down the names. Check out my individual reviews on each. All right. Okay, the lighting is really horrible here. Next, we're gonna talk about Givenchy. This fragrance, I bought it from one brother in Bangladesh. This is super rare. Outside Bangladesh, people know the value of this. This is Givenchy, I think called Very Irresistible for him. And the juice color is green. Great thing about this fragrance is this is mint chocolate. If you like Angel Man, if you do like fragrances like Givenchy Play Intense, something like Salvatore Ferragamo Vumo, something Gourmandy, you know, this fragrance will definitely serve that purpose. It's very unique. Mint is very nice, and it's kind of like a minty, chocolatey kind of fragrance for evening time. Very playful, very unique. There's nothing that smells like it. Okay, so Givenchy, Very Irresistible for men. Next one I haven't reviewed yet. This is thanks to my dear brother Shafi Bhai, and this fragrance I really am testing it out. I really love this fragrance already. This was one of my like in the hit list. You know, I really wanted this so badly. This is Gucci Envy for men. Let me zoom on that. Yeah, this fragrance I have a little bit juice left. Actually, a lot of juice left. This was actually his uncle's bottle. Okay, and he was like, "Bhai, you want to review this, right?" I'm like, yes. He's like, I'm gonna get you this bottle because I got it from my uncle. This is a vintage fragrance, and look at that, there's some particles inside moving due to time. This is that bottle with that giant cap. Okay, these are super rare. It's impossible to find. If you find it, people ask for $300-400, which is crazy. So Gucci Envy. My next one I'm hunting is Gucci Rush. Okay, but these are some great fragrance I would hunt down. Next, similar to that, this is also Shafi Bhai's, but he recently sold it to another brother who's also my friend, and he gave it to me to re-review for full presentation. This is Antidote, okay, by Viktor&Rolf. This is like, I think right now, like Gucci Envy, this is very hard to find. I would actually hunt it down if I can find it anywhere. If you find it some place, buy it. It's a very complex fragrance. It's very difficult to describe. I'm wearing it. It's kind of like a powdery, a little bit like a green. Check out my review. I forgot exactly what I said, but this is a great fragrance. Okay, Antidote by Viktor&Rolf. Definitely in the list. So we have 5 to go. Then we will finish. All right. Sorry. Let's move the camera a little bit to fit in the other ones. Okay. So yeah, there you go. First one, from the last row. I'm gonna start with this fragrance. Okay. This one I just got a backup bottle. This is Prada Amber Purom. I have a bottle. I went through 2 bottles of this. This got discontinued recently. I have no clue why. Look at that bottle. I mean, look at that metal plate. Look at the juice color. I mean, it's just like the laser-like sprayer. This is one of the best looking bottles in the game. So this fragrance they discontinued. I really wish they didn't. Okay, because this is one of the best spicy, masculine, fresh bar of soap. Touch powdery, but really masculine, long lasting. This is one of the best in the Prada house. Okay, so this fragrance you must collect it now before it completely disappears. You can still have this for a decent pricing, but prices are going higher now. Okay, Prada Amber Purom. Next, Dior. This is Aqua Fahrenheit. Okay, this is 125 ml version they come in, and then 75 ml I think. Now they replaced it with Fahrenheit Summer or Fahrenheit Cologne. One of them, I think Fahrenheit Cologne. Don't buy that. If you find this one, buy this, because this is the beast mode performer. They put grapefruit in this. Yes, with the violet leaves and that typical Fahrenheit, but this one actually lasts a lifetime. Okay, for summer and spring, this is a great fragrance to have, and I would hunt it down if I have sources. Okay. Next, another Dior. Let me show you. I'm very proud of this fragrance. This is one of the most rarest of fragrance in Bangladesh. I came to Bangladesh 2016. I've been searching for it. And one of my brothers, he got it, Parvez Bhai. He told me that one of the guys is selling it in another group, so he can buy it on my behalf, and I am thankful to him for this bottle. This is called Fahrenheit Absolute. So this is the first fragrance they put oud, okay, in the designer mainstream fragrances, and Mark is crazy about this fragrance. It has notes like incense, oud, myrrh. Okay, so these are the 3 main notes, and they have these other typical notes, but this is not as playful as the other Fahrenheits. Like, they don't have the violet or the grapefruit, but this is more like oud, dark, cold weather type of fragrance. Okay, so Aqua Fahrenheit followed by Fahrenheit Absolute. These 2 definitely you should track it down if you really are a collector. Next is a fragrance I'll give it so much respect. From house of Thierry Mugler, I want to show you pure leather. If you can see the texture of this bottle, you can understand this is actually they're trying to make a very creative thing here. This is looks like a texture of leather, but this is actually rubber. Their sprayers always suck, but this fragrance is expensive. This is well over $100, but you can still find it. What's so great about this fragrance is that I think this one takes the Amen to the next level. Okay, simply speaking, because Angel Man is nice, patchouli, dark, and some people say this is not much different from the original Amen, but I really feel this fragrance in the cold weathers, if you put it on, you will smell the leather like a brown leather boots. Okay, and that is a ultimate masterpiece over even Amen. This is more sophisticated, more grown up Amen. Okay, very dark cold weather fragrance. So in the winter time, if we have chance, I will wear this. Last but not least, I bought this recently from my brother. This fragrance still can be had, and make no mistake, you can still find it in Dior, but not this version. That's why I'm calling it discontinued. This is called Dior's Higher. Okay, this is so bad. Okay, yeah. So if I take the focus, it looks like this. Simplistic Dior, one of the most simple designs from Dior boutique, but trust me, these ones have great sprayers. So what's good about this is fresh, clean, and I always forget that pear note that I was talking about. I also get kind of like a watermelon from this that I also get from Silver Mountain Water. But great thing about this fragrance is musky, manly, fresh, clean, everyday usage, and good performance. So definitely worth looking at this one. They also have a aftershave that looks like it. Make sure you buy the EDT. So basically, those are the fragrances I want to show you today, and I hope I could shed some light on some of the fragrances you should look at. I think, in my humble opinion, of course, it's not absolute, but if you really look for some discontinued gems, these are some fragrances I would look at. Okay, not just only the hype ones, typical ones, or same old. All right, thanks for watching, and thanks for always supporting. Have a nice day. I think I'll sign out for the day. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.